With the skyline of Manhattan as our backdrop, we are across the East River in the fabled borough of Brooklyn, New York. Just ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game. And we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Aviators of Brooklyn.
Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
33-yard line.
Ready up. 65 catch, 65. Come on, come on. Cowboy it. 69 blitz, 69. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Now they'll audible to something else.
Warriors 79 Broncos.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So a good catch there by a guy who, let's face it, should not have been on the free agent wire.
I'm like you. I can't believe he was available. I bet there's a long line of teams who wanted to get him.
60. 18 Pirates. Mustang Knights. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd down and 6. The 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Panther 11. 65 catch. 65 catch.
They'll look to throw again. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. How about this? They'll change it at the line.
19 tight. 19, 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
Boy, you hold him short of the marker. You got the turnover on downs and then roughing the passer.
That celebration was cut short, wasn't it? Went from raised hands to slumped shoulders as a result of that penalty.
60 Bison.
They'll work inside here, Hampton.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here.
79 Broncos.
He'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
8 yards. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. 19, 18. Cavalry Ranger. Dragon 60. Warrior 70.
They're going to look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. When you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Ground control with a soul like Chloe, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the squad in this range.
This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down.
19 Charger. 9.
They'll set up a throw.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
At the 15-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
19 Lions.
2nd and 9 now. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Makes it 3rd and inches.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2.
First down. 1st and goal, New Orleans.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Saints are on the board first here in this division round matchup.
Extra point.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Aviators nothing.
On the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
60 Lions. 19 tight. Cougar 19.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's Hill, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. The completion on 1st didn't get much, and now the run on 2nd doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down on his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. 2nd quarter now, it's Brooklyn in possession, as they've got it looking at 4th and less than a yard. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown! Their mobile quarterback. 47 yards. And the Aviators take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. So a designed run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that coming.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of him, being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly didn't work. Yeah, there's no doubt.
Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Shelton. The second down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged. At times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. They'll look to throw here.
That is caught. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10. As they've got things rolling on this drive.
19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Eagles. 6 Panther 11. Panther 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Warriors 70. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Back to throw. This pass complete to Higgins. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Timberwolves.
On 1st down, it's Hampton. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Omarion Hampton, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Saints have taken the lead.
For the extra point.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. A little juke. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
1st down and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. 30-yard line.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the 1st half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
Pack the 6.
On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw play. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Watch him become a god. Watch people's hands roll.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cowboys! 70 rings, Warriors, 70.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Okay, break. Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And getting this just shy of midfield, they spotted at the 49. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
First down, Saints.
Dragon 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Drag. Press all 80. Hop 70, hop 70. Ready.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
A draw play, Hampton. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field, but his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
A run once more with Hampton. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Omari and Hampton with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Well, fans of old school football, they got to be loving this partner. All 3 drives so far have ended in a touchdown, and all 3 on the ground.
And when you say fans of old school football, count me in, because you just don't see ground games dominate the scoring by pounding the rock like this anymore. To me, this is refreshing.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with them down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That's good for a Brooklyn first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Mustang 19.
Now a play fake here on first down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Let's go.
Trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores.
He'll dive in, and he's got it. Full extension. What a catch. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Looking left side, he's got him in. That's Simpson. And a nice spin into some open field. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. On first down, they'll go around the town. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Pat the 60. 60 by 60.
Throw left side complete. That's Simpson. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Play clock down to 3, and we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Touchdown! Kyle Pitts from 3 yards out.
And the Aviators have got it back to within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
This is 2nd and 8.
19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. Cougar 19.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
This is really impressive because when the offenses are running RPOs, things move very quickly. Fake, ball's out of his hands, and they're trying to hit him in the gaps downfield. And instead, the defender reacts so well that he makes a play on it, and the ball falls incomplete.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. They're going to try and throw.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Loose inside the 30.
And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Okay, break. Ready. 19, 18.
Hands it off out of the gun.
He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 26-yard line.
70 Rangers. Bronco 80. 69 Broncos. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
12 yards to go.
They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On play action, they'll throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
Ready.
That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Tyreek Hill, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Aviators take advantage of the field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. So why do you go out and trade for a guy like this defensively? Well, an instant impact in your pass rush is reason number 1.
And let's think about it. You want a guy who can create big plays for your team. Takeaways, fumbles, you name it. That's what you want from a big-time player on the defensive side of the ball.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. And he's taken down here by the Saints. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. And that time, finally, a measure of revenge as they get him down behind the line.
It almost felt like relief, didn't it? Because with the success he's had throughout this game, you'd almost expect him to get free and pick up 10 to 15 every time he takes off. Not in that case. That has to feel good for the defense.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go.
Back to throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Pitch and catch there good for 13. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st.
I you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, it shows confidence in your offensive line.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Packer 60. Packer 60.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line.
He's taken down at the 33-yard
Now,
line.
that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Got it. Ready, set, Packer. Get it.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this 3rd quarter of play. Back now just east of Manhattan in Brooklyn. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. A field goal from this spot would be 51 yards. They'll try to move it closer on 3rd down.
Crack all 80. Crack all 80.
Hey, watch the back on this play. Watch the back on this play.
He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Looked like a pretty smart decision that time to keep the football by the quarterback.
It was, because you saw how the runner got swarmed. So you've got to pull the ball from his arms, keep it yourself, and get what you can. And the most underrated player on this play is the running back. Because even if he doesn't have the ball, he has to act like he does in order to attract the defense.
Street. Gotta be lying. Go, Street. Ready.
And he went nowhere. He went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against him throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
This has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
The swing was complete out to Hill. They get 11 back on that one. They lose to 3rd down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down.
70 Timberwolves, 79 Broncos. Cup 19, Cup 19.
He'll look to throw. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there.
I remember pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Okay, break.
14-yard line, second and 11.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll set up to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
And he'll be taken down after big yardage, but folks, there is a flag down, and they're already walking this one back.
Get up! 60 Eagles, 60!
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a third down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Playoff lives at stake. Boy, this is a big one. Third down.
They'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. out as the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
This is 1st and 10.
Not saying 19, Dragon 60. Ready? Cowboy 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready?
The drive begins with a carry by Hampton.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 in 2nd down.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Again, it's Hampton.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Give here to Hampton.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Hawk 70. Go.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. 10 now.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
19 tight. 65. Trap 60. Trap 60.
He's back to throw.
He'll dump this off to Hampton, complete.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Gets his guy on the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Back to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Shelton.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout. On the give, this is Hampton.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Here now, 2nd and goal.
Here you go, set. 19.
They'll run here with Hampton.
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as they'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
At their own 16-yard line.
First and 10.
Ready.
Back to throw.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
How about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call.
Set, hey! Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. This for all the marbles. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip they were looking for but couldn't secure it. And this one's over. And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.